All right, strings and local variables. Okay, so there are many different types of variables in Ruby, but we are going to start with local variables to keep it simple. I'll explain the different types later on in different sections. Okay, when Ruby wants to store an object's value, it finds available memory in a special place called the heap. It then puts the value there, but how will you know where you put your value? You need something to keep track of its address, and we use variables for this. So variables are like little fingers that point to a memory address to let you keep track of where our values are, so you can access values through variables. So, for instance, here I've got some text 5, right? And 5 is assigned to the number 5. So here we can see that 5 is a variable, and the number 5 is the value it is pointing to. Variables can be set to point to new values. So here we see that the value of 5, if I actually run it inside the editor here, I'm going to create this hash rocket again and run it so you can see me do that. So here, Shift 3, Tab, and then Command R, and we can see that this small Ruby file is executed, and we can see that the value of the 5 variable is in fact 5. So, like I was just about to say, so variables can be set to point to new values. So here, I'm going to just assign this to the string 5, right, as opposed to the number 5. And I'm going to bring up 5 again so I can call it again. Shift Tab, and hit Command R to run it. And now we see that the value has been changed, right? So now we've got the string 5 instead of the number 5. Okay. Let's see. Long. I'm going to put a comment here. So let's see. Long variable names. Variable names, right? So in Ruby, long variable names are written out in snake case. And this is an example of snake case, right? And we'll say snake case is equal to this. So it uses underscores where spaces go, right? Well, make it equal to that string. Let's see, what else? Constants. So, constants. So constant in Ruby is defined like so. Everything is in uppercase, right? Answer to everything is 42. It's a Hitchhiker's Guide reference if you don't get it. Anyway, so that's it for starting off with some basic local variables. And let's move on to the next video. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, okay, I almost forgot. So, remember I was saying that Ruby stores this value someplace in the heap, right, in the memory. Somewhere in memory, the special area called the heap of memory. You can find the actual memory location with Ruby, and you can do that with object ID, this special method. And I'll get into what methods are later on. But you can call this special method called object ID. That's part of Ruby's core, and we can actually see where that exists, that value, where that exists in memory. It's memory pointer, right? Memory location. Anyway. Okay, so let me get rid of this. This is a neat little feature of the plugin that I'm using in Vim here. So right now we see that this particular variable isn't assigned to anything, right? So we've declared it, right? It's got a value, it's assigned, but it's not used, right? It's unused. And the plugin actually tells you that, and that kind of comes in handy later on, you know, when we're doing stuff. But right now it doesn't matter too much. All right, so that's it for local variables. On to the next one. Oh, as an exercise, practice just kind of opening up your editor and creating a variable and setting it to a value, and using the hash rocket and the command R sequence so you can see that actually execute inside your Vim editor. And play around with it. You just do the same thing that I just did, just so your fingers can get the hang of it. All right, okay. On to the next one.